Hello, everybody. I am your friendly neighborhood techno wizard. Yeah, this episode is going to be on the Mystic OCC. This is done by request of one of the subscribers I have. They want me to go over the Mystic OCC. So that's what I'm going to do. Just like the right, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Trying to get riffs out there more to more people. Yeah, but oh, I also do know Chad the Man, and if you get the reference, comment in the comment section. I want to see actually who knows who Chad the Man is, because it's an original RPG. It's like a original RPG that I've never played, but my buddies have, and my older buddies have. But now, on with the show. All right, so here we have the Mystic OCC. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I like the Mystic OCC. It can be played very uniquely. I'll put it that way. There is a lot of fun things you can do. And boom. Oh, I hate that when it does that. Oh, there I am. All right, cool. Sorry, I'm dealing with like two computers, two mouses, a partridge, a pear tree, and a lemming that doesn't want to stop talking. All right, but Mystic OCC, you get this sort of Mystic's both magic, sonic wielder. They're kind of the balance in between the two. Now, to me, I like the Mystic. You can play it very uniquely. They tend to be more exploratory. They tend to more want to see the universe. Now, here they have this sort of picture of a magic user. That's not always my interpretation of it. Individual can be taught by any elder mystic in ways of mysticism after philosophy, debate, meditation. Like, they keep describing things like you are open to the supernatural, you sense evil nature. I've always played this differently, though. They kind of play it here as a couple of things. The hippie trope applies. You spot smoking, I'm open to the universe. Ugh. By the way, kids, don't do drugs. It scrambles your brains. And trust me, I work in an industry where I've known plenty of guys who do pot, and their brains are fried. Then again, I know guys who do certain things and they're perfectly fine. Apparently, I guess there's a level of a degree there. But, like here, let's go over this real quick. I'm going over it again. Education, their cosmic path. These people are basically the ones that are open to the universe. They're explorers. They tend to be, I actually kind of tend to play these as explorer types, i.e. I want to go and find something. I want to understand the universe. Other people play these as the transcendental hippieist, who is just, I'm going to open myself to the universe and, yeah. But, sorry, I keep slipping over it. But they do get some interesting abilities. So I'll go over those first. Sense supernatural evil. Kind of really good in riffs. It's like a Geiger. Oh, something bad is in the area. Open oneself to the supernatural. Yeah, all this kind of stuff. Sonics, powers of mystics start with clairvoyance, commune with spirits, exorcism, sixth sense, and super S fear. I was, you get this basic sort of gamble of things, and you get additional 3 psychic abilities. Usually, if you're kind of the explorer, like I usually play super sonic abilities, I usually try for sense abilities, because your character tends to be like, object reads one, speed reads another, total recall is another. That was a really good one if you're a mystic and you're an explorer type character. Something I tend to try to be, and I like that. That's kind of why I view this kind of character. You got a pretty good amount of ISP, pretty good amount of PPE. Saving throws are good. Sonic abilities. Then you have your initial magic stuff. You get 8 from spell magic levels 1 through 2. Part of the mystical permanent, and learning new spells, kind of standard new spells. As you reach a new level, mystical plateau, new level of experience, blah blah. You open yourself a life experience. The character will find the time to meditate on life and his goals and magic, and blah 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 blah. You pick another spell. This is kind of how it's played, and you've got to do this for your own character. PPE base is pretty nice, supplemental PPE, yada yada yada. PPE recovery, magical related bonuses, blah blah. You got to cover little skills here. Now, the kind of good thing is you've got this nice little I've got to understand the universe spells, and then you've got to get here where you can refine your character kind of thing, where you will take it and you will basically tailor it to whatever you want to be. I'm going to get into what kind of the other things a little bit later. And it's a rather short thing. I avoid cybernetics because, well, yeah, you're a magical user and a psionic user, and those tend to disrupt those things. You have the abilities, rogue piloting, all that kind of stuff. Fairly good amount of money. Yeah, basically that's how it's played. Or that's the OCC. Now, how you play said character is completely different. I know everybody thinks it's the hippie. I said that before. It's just annoying to me. I don't like hippies. Sorry, been in the military. Hippie people annoy me. They just, you smoke me. I'm sorry. My brain's about to go off on a tangent there. But I've always viewed the Mystic character as, like I've said, an explorer. Mystic, understanding the universe, you can take that to its next degree, which is I want to understand everything. That's fine. One of the ways that I kind of think this takes place, and if you really want to play it, like I want a movie reference here, and I'm going to do a lot of movie references, is to kind of give you what I think of the Mystic and what I kind of like to see it played as, or play it as for me personally, is Daniel Jackson from Stargate. He is very open to the universe. I mean, if you watch his player character, he is open to the universe. He literally is like sitting there trying to figure out things. He figures out Goa'uld technology. He figures out how to ascend. That's the kind of thing that I think a mystic is. The term mystic, I think, is just used because they didn't have a better one at that point, and it's Shibim. I forget. I can't pronounce his damn name. I can't pronounce half my names. I only have 2 names, so I can't pronounce my first or my last. Well, no, I have 3, so I can only pronounce 1.5 of my names. That's a deeper subject for a later date and a letter and a rant. All right, but this is how I see him. I see him as this, like here he's trying to find the Asgard thing. Now, forgive me for looking, but another one is, remember this movie when we were kids? Explorers. I think of Mystic more as Explorer when I play them. They're the one that want to find out everything. In this movie, you have your rogue scientist right there. And you have what I would consider your Mystic, the kid that kind of evolves the story and learns things and is out to learn things, out to explore, out to find the new universe. All right, I got another example here. This kid, oh God, yeah, the annoying scientist. This was not really a rogue. Like, you might think of him in the beginning of it as a rogue scientist trying to discover, or a rogue scholar. However, once he gets to start to use magical weapons and sort of has this inclination of how things works, that makes him more of a mystic in my book. The mystic has an intuitive understanding. You can look at like a piece of art, or you can look at a scene and go, okay, that rock right there goes to, what if I link that rock to, well, give me the rock here, let me see, and they stick the magical power source in. That's sort of him intuitively understanding the universe. Now, I'm going to get one here that probably doesn't really come close. But Jumanji, this is where they're all trying to explore. They're all trying to understand their characters. Now, the funny thing here is there's, I wouldn't even put the Rock's character as, the heavy hitter. I mean, those are his abilities. But if you look at kind of all of them, they're all kind of different mystics. They're all trying to understand their characters. That's what you do. You try to explore the character. Well, they're all exploring theirs. They all find unique abilities. They all find out things they can do. Jack Black's... God, I hate Jack Black. Sorry. His scene, the Mando, just annoyed the pee out of me, and I thought it was... I'm going to have a rant about Mando and sometime later when I can put all my idiotic thoughts into paraphrasing. All right, but in this one... they each one are kind of exploring their character, finding out the abilities they have. But the only one really exploring the universe and having fun at doing it and trying to see where this goes, the one that kind of... and this is the other thing, is the Mystic can be the character that propels the story forward. Like I said, they're trying to explore the universe, they're trying to understand the universe. So guess what? The Rock's character, this one, is the only character trying to actually kind of understand the universe. Here he is, he's big and strong, yeah, but he's trying to understand it, and that makes him more of a mystic. Now, there's no magic in this universe, so yeah, but, and then there's like this guy who kind of finds his character. That being said, and don't kill me, the Mummy had a really good character of a mystic. woman eventually learns how to use some of the magic in it. She's really a rogue scholar, but she strays towards the mystic with the trying to figure out the magic kind of side of the thing. Yeah, you know, all that kind of stuff. And anyway, I want to get a mommy reference in here because, yeah, I love that movie. Brendan Fraser did actually do a good job. Now, here's one you might not expect I think of as a mystic. Captain says, okay, Deep Space Nine, if you don't like Deep Space Nine, we can't be friends. If you don't like Next Generation, we can deal. But if you don't like Cisco, and you don't like Deep Space Nine, sorry, we can't. Cisco's actually a mystic. If you look at it, he's a leadership. He's not a soldier class. He is a mystic because he seeks to try to understand what is going on. You could be a rogue scientist, rogue this, but he's more of a mystic because he embraces his paw, as the Bajorans call it. By the way, I love the grabbing of the ear thing in the series. It's like, no! You know, it's like, what the? You know, I mean, yeah. But he inevitably, he's trying to understand this stuff. He kind of does it at first, and he's, but in the end, he becomes like this full-fledged mystic who is trying to understand all this, understand his role as the emissary. And if you look at it, beings that don't understand time or don't exist in time, are not confined by it, would tend to be, you know, like that, where they don't understand the concept. But they send him as the emissary. Guess what? I think he's more of a mystic in an actual sense, because he explores. He's trying to find out. He's constantly exploring things. But yes, a mystic can even be drawn into conflict and fighting. That's why, for my holy grail on these things, I do believe, you know, Cisco's a mystic. I like him. But the kind of come on. The kind of mystic I like is this one. Because, to be honest, Daniel Jackson, and including the original one really kind of followed because he was trying to discover everything and how it works. They both are explorers. They're both trying to find the way they do it. The thing is, Rifts adds to the story by simply making the mystic a, oh jeez Louise, come on, give me a good picture here. Yeah, there you go. See, like that. He's trying to understand the universe. He is an awesome dude. Sorry, I'm looking at another screen here, but, you know, look, this is what, think about it. It's like the scene, if you want to know what kind of like my version of Mystic is, like when he walks up to the Stargate for the first time, and the soldier guy's just walking through the Stargate, just head down, walk through. He is the one that figured out how it worked, one. So he's exploring, he's discovering new things. But he walks up to it, and he almost kind of plays with the event horizon. He almost kind of and it's a thing of wonder for him, and that's what I think a good mystic character is. A good mystic character is the proverbial, I'm going to explore this world. I want to understand what's going on and why it works. That's why I think Daniel Jackson, to be honest, is a very good type of mystic. Now, granted, they don't have magic in that universe, but I'm pretty sure if they did, he would probably figure some of it out. Or he would intuitive it out? Ouch, that sounds like painful. But anyway, that's my take on this whole thing. Yeah, it's mystic. I think Daniel Jackson's a mystic because of like exploring. That's the thing for me of a mystic, is trying to understand the universe itself, and that makes you a mystic because you're trying to. I keep repeating that damn line, but anyway, please like, share, subscribe, and check out the channel. Ask for more content. Comment in the comments. Tell me if you think I'm full of crap on this one. Beyond that, yeah, I do actually know Chad the Man. Let's see if anybody can figure that one out. And have a nice day.